Is your ability to earn trust. Economics is all about convincing people that if they can build a relationship by building trust and be likable, they will be able to sell any idea or product without too much effort. The introduction of this book gives two different reactions of this idea. The first reaction is by agreeing that being likable, anyone can sell anything, and the second idea is about disagreeing by arguing that no matter how much you like that person, if the product or idea is not good, people are not going to buy it. This book is divided in three parts, but let's begin with part number one, crisis and the solution. Here the author talks about propaganda and how this can influence or manipulate people to do what they want. If people change, companies and government change too. Another important factor is likability gap and the workforce engagement. According to the author, it's estimated that only 20% of the workforce are engaged to their work. And this issue is not about compensation, it's about employee relationship, leadership, and work experience. The gap between employee and employer is very important to analyze how to motivate people. For instance, letting the employee know why their job is so important for the company, give them the power to make decisions and appreciate what they do for your company. If a company can engage an employee, they will trust and protect their company, plus the likability gap will change from they have to they want to. Again, building a relationship is the key, not just a good product. In addition to building a relationship, another big mistake that companies are creating is a collection of data. There's a point where data can become meaningless, and we keep focusing on analyzing data in spreadsheets instead of concentrating the context. Data is really important to build trust, and if we don't pay attention to it, we're going to keep creating the same mistakes. For the second part of the book, economics presents a formula of trust, where trust is equal to truth, relevance, unselfishness, simplicity, and timing. Truth, this topic reminds me of a good interview between Bill Gates and Warren Buffett in the Columbia Business School, where they asked Buffett about the 2009 economics crisis, and he started talking about bedrock principles and how these simple principles are helping him to overcome the crisis. Ethics is the number one of his list, where in my opinion, ethics and truth are applied hand to hand. If someone applies ethics and speaks with the truth, people will trust them and like them. The second principle is relevance. The importance of this is to make people care about something right now so they can do it right now. In order to do this, you need to understand your audience and you need to understand their needs. Third principle is unselfish. Think before we act. In this book talks about how a company's first question is, how can I help you? Sometimes we first just think about ourselves and not about other needs. If we listen then we speak, we'll be able to succeed. This principle reminds me of a good movie called Pay It Forward, where an 11-year-old kid created a plan to pay someone with a favor, and for each favor he received, they had to pay with 3 favors back. Fourth principle is simplicity. The simpler the idea or product is easy to remember and to understand. When something gets too complex, people tend to avoid them or to not understand. The first and last principle, timing. A product can be really good for the time, but it was not at the right moment. Or as we say, he was in the right place, but not at the right time. In conclusion, we all have clients, no matter what profession are you. In my case, I'm a project manager for an oil refinery, and my clients are the managers. This book gave me the necessary tools to sell my ideas, and as I was trying to find something where I can criticize or disagree with this book, in reality, this book is helping me to understand and identify my stakeholders and find out how to approach them. Well, thank you so much, and thanks for listening.